Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So I'm popping in today to share resources for some online sewing meetups and events that are taking place at the moment. So I'm sure you'll have spotted that a number of sewists, including a few of the indie pattern companies, have been finding different ways that we can meet up online and chat while many of us are restricted to our homes. So I pulled together a list of some of these events, the ones I spotted, for the Socialist blog, and that blog post will go live this week, but I thought it'd also be worth sharing them here as well. So without further ado, I'm going to start running through the list that I have. I've got my laptop, so hopefully I don't forget any. And as I say, these are the events I've spotted, so if there's an event I've missed that you're aware of, leave a comment because I'd be really interested to know what else is happening. So without further ado, so the first event I was going to mention is Virtual Frocktails. So this spring, a number of Frocktail events have had to be cancelled in a few different countries or postponed. And the organisers of those events have come together and organised a Virtual Frocktails. And that's the hashtag on Instagram, it's Virtual Frocktails. It will take place on Saturday the 4th of April. And anyone can participate. You just need to post a picture of yourself on Instagram with the hashtag Virtual Frocktails, wearing your best party clothes and a beverage of your choice. So then on to some of the pattern companies who are doing things online at the moment. So first up is Kaczmarek. So Jenny of Kaczmarek is hosting a weekly curvy sewing chat every Thursday. They do have a topic or a theme, so this week's I know is measuring and choosing a size, but also it's a general opportunity to chat to each other and Jenny. And these, so you sign up via Eventbrite. They have all the information in the Kaczmarek newsletter. I'm sure it's on their social media too. And these, they're not just a video of Jenny, they are a collaborative space. So Jenny's there, but you can also chat to her and to each other. So then next is Seamwork. So Seamwork they obviously have a community site for their members anyway, but they've also set up a Slack site or Slack channel where you can chat to the Seamwork team and to each other. They do have some kind of live sessions. If you follow Seamwork, you'll get all the details about those and you can sign up for them. But also that Slack channel, once you've registered and it's free, you don't have to be a Seamwork member. You can just chat in that Slack channel at any time as well. So Fibre Mood magazine. So they're one of the companies that I've spotted are hosting weekly sew-alongs. So Fibre Mood, they're doing a weekly social sew-along and it's going to be on Instagram Live on Fridays. And it'll be for the next 5 weeks. So the pattern that they're sewing, there'll be a few over the 5 weeks, but it's free to download in advance of the sew-along. So the pattern's free, and then join in on Friday on Instagram Live and watch the sew-along, and obviously you can follow along with them. Sew Over It are doing something a little bit similar. So they're going to do live sew-alongs. Theirs are on YouTube. And they are throughout March into early April. And there's a couple of their patterns they're going to do 2-part sew-alongs for, and then there's also a couple of sessions about sewing with children that they're planning to do. So Lisa from Sew Over It will do the sew-along or film the sew-along. It's live on YouTube, so obviously you can comment and follow along with that while she sews. So who else did I have to tell you about? So Gertie. So Gertie is actually doing a daily live video or live stream, and those are now on her YouTube channel. So it's the Charm Patterns YouTube channel. So she does a daily stream. Here in the UK, I think it works out, it's kind of the evening. I'm not sure what time it would be in the States where Gertie's filming them. And those, I think she had now been tended to pick a topic, so it might be about something about Charm Patterns Company or something about Gertie's personal style or vintage clothing that she'll talk about, but then obviously it's live, so you can just ask questions as well and chat along and give suggestions for future dates. So another pattern company, so Jen from Grainline Studio. She is filming a daily or almost daily Instagram live video, so it's just on her Instagram account. She's working from home, so she's filming them in her home at the moment, and she's also just talking about a different topic each day. So I know she talked about her knitwear collection, etc. And you can leave a comment if you have any requests about what you wanted to talk about. So then something slightly different next. So here in the UK, so the Instagram account, it's called Untitled Project, and it's spelled UNTLD, but I'll put the link below, which I think is run by Narissa. That is running a campaign called Long Live Indie Biz, and the idea of the campaign is to show support, kind of moral support, but also some small financial support to indie businesses. So they have a GoFundMe campaign where you can make a donation. So if you are not feeling the pinch at the moment, obviously a lot of people are, but if you can afford to do so, you can donate to that pot. And then every day on their Instagram account, you can leave a comment suggesting an indie business that you want to show support for, and a friend. And if your comment is picked, the account they buy a gift voucher. I think it's a £25 gift voucher for that indie business, and they donate it to or gift it to your friend. They win the voucher. So it's a nice way of obviously being able to nominate people that are doing something great at the moment, for example, and also support indie businesses that you love. And I think that's going to run basically until the pot of money runs out. So the details of this one haven't been fully finalised, but Amy of Almond Rock, who also was the editor of Love Sewing magazine, she has got plans to host a live stream sewing themed pub quiz this weekend. So I think at the moment she was asking for preferences for time and date. So it could be this Friday, Saturday, etc. So if you keep an eye on her Instagram account for the full details. Style Maker Fabrics, so they have been running a photo prompt challenge called So Connected daily on Instagram. And then also in terms of hashtags, I was just going to mention some hashtags that are getting used on Instagram at the moment. So there's now I've got to be really clear in this bit. So there's So Stay Home, which was started by the socialists. And then I've also seen So Home Safe, So Safe, Social Distancing, and So Connected. So people are using those hashtags to connect at the current time on Instagram, share what they're up to. And the only other thing, I think, have I got through on my list? Let me double check. Oh, yeah, so there was a couple of others. So one was pattern review. So obviously pattern review always have lots of challenges underway, but they've just launched a quarantine contest. And the idea is pretty much that you sew a project from stash. So I think the pattern has to be an existing stash pattern, and the fabric is either fabric from your stash or fabric that you can mail order in while you're stuck at home. And the other thing that I was going to mention is a slightly different thing, but Vicky from Sustainability blog has a post on her blog with a huge list of free sewn patterns, and she's updated that because obviously a lot of people at the moment are restricted in terms of money and have probably got more time at home when they could sew, but not a lot of money to spend. So yeah, Vicky's updated that list. There's over 100 free sewing patterns on there. So yeah, if you've got time on your hands to sew and need a new pattern, it's a good place to check out. So that's all the events off my list. If I've missed something that you're aware of, do leave a note in the comments below. I'd be really interested. And I'm definitely planning to participate in some of those, so I may well see you there.